They say when you embark on an adventure of revenge that you first need to dig 2 graves. Well, how about 106 graves? Hello everybody on the internet watching, and welcome to the Normal Bowl 2 revenge game here, as it's absolutely downpouring here in Seattle. It is awful weather here, as the Beefers have won the opening coin toss and have chosen to defer. High winds, high weather. As Sid Manderjunked gets a pretty decent return, all things considering, past the 30-yard line. It's the second game of Week 1 of Season 3, the first doubleheader of the regular season, as Bud Beaglesworth takes to the field with the Rollers. The Beefers, the defending champions, as Garrett Rinser turns upfield past the 35 for a good run. The big story here, the Beefers' inability to stop the run in the preseason. They moved Lamar Ritzer to middle linebacker and shuffled around a couple of other positions to try and help out the run-stopping game. But no doubt if the Rollers here have done their homework, they're going to get a lot of usage out of Garrett Rinser and Kerry Frontloader to try and batter their way through their newfound rivals here in Seattle. That's 3rd and inches. It's not Jeff Forshot under center for the Rollers this season. It's rookie Bud Beaglesworth, who has been doing pretty good in the preseason. High throw, and that one's out of bounds, intended for Camilo Piloni, the second-year wide receiver for the Rollers. And that's going to be a 4th down for the Rollers. Yes, how appropriate for the Normal Bowl 2 revenge game for it to be raining too. It was raining in Hamilton last September when we had the championship game. And Destin Mystery takes the ball to the 30 before being tackled down by Sid Manderjunked. And now it's the Beefers' turn. So the Beefers, although they lost Justin Threadbare contract issues in the preseason, they still have Gary McMoney's, and he is an incredible running back as he gets stuck in hell there in the defensive scrim. He's going to get about 4 yards on the run. However, if you were paying attention to that Normal Bowl 2 game, Gary McMoney's was like the secret MVP of the Beefers on offense. He ran for so many key downs, especially since Justin Threadbare's stamina was so low. He could only basically do like 2 or 3 handoffs before Gary McMoney's would pick up the slack. And as you see here up the middle, oh, good stop by linebacker Walter Kiteflyer, who I'm definitely going to have my eyes on this game. He's a ballistic missile for an outside linebacker, and he's going to be key to stopping the run game of the Beefers. I feel like I'm just flying through topics of conversation without completing any thoughts here, but it's 3rd and 4. Beefers at the 34. McEnroe looking to throw and almost throws an interception directly into the hands of Jordan Slanerty. As I think the Rollers were in dollar formation there. That was kind of wild. And Ash McEnroe ran out of time there. The ball coming out a kooky angle out of the throw as he was about to be tackled to the ground. And both first possessions of the game ending in punts, as the Beefers will pin the Rollers roughly behind their 30-yard line. Yes, it'll go to the 28 of the Rollers. Tonight's first game between the Janitors and the Stoats was an interception late in a fair. And so far, both quarterbacks, nice throw to August Hotbracer, breaks the tackle to the 40, is to the 30, is to the 20, JK Jokester too slow, touchdown Rollers on a slant route, and man, we have gone from 0 to 60 in about right now. Look at this Bud Beaglesworth completion. August Half-Price gets inside Destin Mystery, who gets the tackle broken. And I called Destin Mystery one of the best cornerbacks in the league, but I looked like a damn fool with how easy August Half-Price was able to shred his tackle And the Rollers looking to get revenge quick and fast here. They might have ended their first possession at a punt, but in record time, get in the end zone on this drive. That's a 72-yarder to the veteran Roller. Kyle Borger kicks the extra points, and now the Beefers are sweating a little bit. The Rollers are, at least with how we saw the Rollers play in Season 2, they are definitely a team you can't let them get away from you with. That was not how I could grammatically structure that sentence. The Rollers are the kind of team to easily run away with a game, and you kind of want to prevent that at any cost. And if you're able to go blow for blow with them, you've gotta. And the Beefers do have really good offensive tools at their disposal to be able to go blow for blow. And Destin Mystery was one dodge away from going for big yardage, but Jacob Wayover stopping Destin Mystery at the 30. That could have been that could have actually gone for a touchdown if it wasn't for Wayover there. But now the Beefers continue looking to pound with the running game. They have Gary McMoney's in the backfield. He goes for the draw play. Rollers converge. Reno Pearson takes him down for a 2-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 8. The Beefers at their 33-yard line. More I formation shenanigans, but Ash McEnroe stepping back to throw, pump fake, and tuck rule as Drew Badford breaks his way in. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 8, as that would count it as an incomplete pass. Ash McEnroe is going to draw play to Gary McMoney's. That is a bold gamble that does not pay off. And that's immediately stopped by the Rollers, and that's going to be a 4th down for the Beefers. That was a nutso gamble, but if anyone could do it, it might be McMoney's. But well spotted by the Rollers defense. This punt being called at the fair catch at the 24. A good punt by Oliver Spicy Brand, the former Trash Panda. And now the Rollers are looking to keep the momentum. They had one explosive August half-price play, and they might be looking for another, or perhaps Camilo Piloni would like it. Garrett Rinser on the stretch play gets 4 yards before being tackled down by Omar Jeltz. Garrett Rinser, the lone back. 4-yard gain on that blast run. And Garrett Rinser gets it within 1 yard of a first down. As Beefers crowd showing up in droves through any kind of weather to watch their championship team play. Ball spotted at 3rd and 2 at the 32. Beaglesworth in the shotgun for this try. And Beaglesworth is going to keep it for a first down past the 35. A smart keep there from the rookie. Jamie Bunwalla wasn't very happy about that play, as you can see him jawing his mouth. Rollers at the 36-yard line. Draw play to Grinzer, gets only 3 yards. And Lamar Ritzer doing great up the middle defensive work. Lamar Ritzer, rookie this season, was drafted to be an outside linebacker, but they moved him to middle linebacker after Almo Maddington's performance was a little lacking. And great Camilo Piloni to the 40. Gets inside of J.K. Jokester for a key first down completion. So that's both star wide receivers on the Rollers getting big yardage. Of course, Pyloni not going for a touchdown, but good yardage nonetheless. Beaglesworth 2 for 3. Outside pass to Garrett Rinser. Great outside run blocking to the 35. And that is something the Rollers are going to be very happy to see in action. They have been toiling in the lab trying to improve their outside run blocking. So much so that I'm pretty sure that their entire offensive line got shuffled up. Of course, you got Evan Sackland on the line now as opposed to Drew Badford. That's Sackland there, 96 playing left guard. The change is so new, they weren't even able to get jerseys ready for this game. And now 25 up the middle, and it's good for a lot of yardages. Danny Hairline was unable to tackle down Kerry Frontloader. And Kerry Frontloader, backup running back for the Rollers, he is incredibly good as we end the first quarter with the Rollers with a head of steam, leading 7-0 here. Garrett Rinser is a veteran running back for the Rollers, and he usually gets a lot of attention. But Frontloader, I think you should learn the name of because he is incredible as he gets smothered there by Isaac Loafing for only a yard. But I still stand by my point. This kid is capable of some explosive running plays if put into the proper situations. Rinser, outside pitch, unable to get blocks in front, is able to high step past one block, but is brought down before the 20 by Chris Smythe. And the Beefers really trying to get the Beefers crowd really trying to get their defense in motion here for this third down stop. Beaglesworth in the shotgun at the 21-yard line for this 3rd and 5 try. Beaglesworth stepping back, under pressure, throws it to the flat. They get it to Rinser to the 15 before being shoved out of bounds by Lamar Ritzer. And the Rollers are getting it done here on offense. And Ritzer pretty much almost shook that tackle. The play was blown dead as he stepped out of bounds. And the Rollers at the 13. Front loader the lone back. Beaglesworth draw play and well spotted there by Jamar Oweno. Second and 9. Beavers, for the most part, aren't doing too bad against the run. And that's a penalty from Hamilton, as I believe that was the right tackle. I could be wrong, but that might be on Bob Stubbs. And that's going to give the Beefers a little bit of breathing room, as it's now 2nd and 9. The Rollers pushed back to the 16. Front loader and Squiglet. That's Slick Quiglet. Nicknamed Squiglet by Rollers fans. Front loader up the right side, or up the middle, sorry, and tackled down by Isaac Loafing. And if it wasn't for the laboriously long animations of falling forward in this game, the Beavers would be having quite a great time against the run here. 3rd and 11. Beaglesworth looking for the open man. They get it to August Half-Price at the 3. That's good for a first down. So the Beefers, although they seem much more improved at stopping the run, especially compared to the preseason, it's the passing game now that they have to improve upon. Garrett Rinser stopped for no gain. Hard to see. That might have been Isaac Loafing. It was either Isaac Loafing or Philip Sweetsmoke. 2nd and goal at the 2. Big beefy package here from the Rollers. Beaglesworth looking to throw. They throw it up for the tight ends, Richard Dollar Store, but it's swatted away by at least 3 different Beefers. That's going to bring up a third down. Yeah, Chris Smythe being one of the players tipping it away. The other one being Lamar Ritzer. And since he got moved to middle linebacker, I sure am saying his name a lot more. And third and goal, so you gotta wonder if you're Bud, just get it to Rinser and get him to smash through. Yes, they will get it to Rinser, but he stopped! Charles Author, the veteran safety for the Beefers, with a big run stop here. And the Beefers hold the Rollers to a field goal. Kyle Borger kicks it through, and the Rollers go up 2 scores, leading 10-0 here in the first half. And man, look at that frickin' that is a lot of runs and a lot of different plays for this. Looking like a printer test. I said earlier that the Beefers' run defense has definitely gone so much better. Destin Mystery getting it past the 20 before Kyle Borger tackles him down, dude. The kicker ran all the way up there to get the stop. That's insane. So now Ash McEnroe, statistically the best quarterback of Season 1. And Gary McMoney's gets Drew Badforded all the way back to the 20. And the Beefers are in a bad way right now in offense. They are just unable to get really anything going. And Drew Badford playing left end once again after so long. He's got to be great to feel home. Gary McMoney's actually broke a tackle there to the 25, but got converged on and dogpiled, and that's going to break up a third down for the Beefers. And with the rain so bad right now, you got to think that Ash McEnroe's ability to throw it deep to Todd Normal is going to be heavily impacted. But he'll try nonetheless. He'll throw it over the middle, and it's an interception! Sid Manderjunked intercepts the pass intended for John Hardware Store. And the Rollers get great field position now at the 33-yard line. Eaglesworth stepping back, throws it open man, slick Quiglet at the 30, running the fullback flat route, undefended. Second and 5. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning, and the Beefers are in trouble. A touchdown here from the Rollers would put them down 3 scores. And Beaglesworth is just going to hold on to it for a first down to the 20. And that's the second scramble Bud's done today for a first down. He's been really smart with breaking out here. And as you see there, he used the deep game knowledge there from Jamie Bunwala. Was in the middle of his shaking off the offensive linesman. But he can't tackle during that animation. And Bud just ran past him. As Bud is going to continue his pass offense over the middle, tipped away. Piloni on a crossing route. That's going to be converged on by J.K. Jokester, and that looked like Omar Jeltz as well. Omar Jeltz and J.K. Jokester were teammates for the Gators in Season 1, but have pretty much sort of forgotten that past and now are sort of Beefers for life. They were fantastic on the secondary in Season 2 and have sort of found a home here in Seattle. Garrett Ritzer on the counter run. That's stopped. Lamar Ritzer with his 5th tackle of the game already. Now the Rollers looking for a 3rd down conversion. Khalid swim lanes on the move. Throws it over. Tipped away. Intended for August Half-Price. And here comes the field goal unit for the Rollers. So I feel like this Beavers defense is getting better and better as the game progresses. But the question is, has the grave been dug too deep? Of course, there's still a lot of game to go, and Kyle Borger kicks the field goal, so the Beavers still remain 2 scores down. With half the game to go, this is still a very manageable deficit, but it's just the Beavers look like they're just unable to get anything going on offense, and unless they're able to crack the code of how to score yards against this front 7 of the Rollers, Hamilton's going to continue putting the squeeze to Seattle. Destin Mystery at the 4. Gets some good blocks, but runs straight into Miles Gundark at the 26. It's now thundering here. Average Seattle weather, I'm being told. 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining in the first half of the game. Ash McEnroe in the I formation. I wonder if he's going to continue sticking with the run game. No, he will go back to throw. Big blitz! And he gets brought down. Broughton? He got brought down. Owen Cantwell with a sack is going to push the Beavers back 4 yards as Seattle calls their first timeout of the game with a minute remaining. Ash McEnroe back to throw, throws it up, tries to get to a crosser. That's another 3rd down. The Beavers have yet to convert on a 3rd down, and this one is a long one, folks. Tries to get it to Todd Normal, but that one's batted away. Beavers audibling maximum protection. And they shank it a little bit. And what a great punt. That was beautiful. Bud Beagles in the shotgun, 46 seconds remaining in the first half. High snap, but he jumps up for it. Throws it to the flat to a weighted Gundark, who somehow was able to step around Danny Hairline. And that'll be for our first down. Beavers using their first timeout. Or perhaps that's the Rollers, sorry, using their first timeout. Excuse me. 41 seconds on the clock. If the Rollers get a field goal, they will go up 3 scores. And that will be a really nice feeling. Bud Beaglesworth gets his 3rd first down, but at a face masking penalty from the Beavers. It's all falling apart for the defending champions. And just like that, the Rollers are at the 29-yard line of the Beavers. The big Gundark play, followed by the 15-yard face masking penalty. Garrett Rinser is going to get the handoff to the 25 as Hamilton uses their second timeout. Gotta think they're going to be playing it safe here. Probably a couple of runs. Yes, Garrett Rinser getting 9 yards to the 20. Charles Author taking him down. Outside pitch to Rinser. This will be for a first down. Past the 15. And they are chipping away yards here with 13 seconds to go. And I feel like they're going to drop the clock to 9 seconds and call a timeout. Yep, there we go. So the Rollers looking to go up 3 scores. A 31-yarder. Kyle Borger kicks it right between the uprights. Can't get any more center than that, and now the Rollers score their 16th unanswered point this game. Six seconds left. You gotta call the fair catch, and then you gotta get it to Todd Normal. Squib kick is picked up by Destin Mystery. Destin Mystery gets it to the 40-yard line, and the Beefers will have one play. Will they go for it? There's no reason not to go for a big pass here. If they line up in the I formation, I will be very upset with the Beefers. Yes, McEnroe will be back to throw. And he'll throw an interception to Reno Pearson to end the half. Interesting, he didn't go for the long pass there, but... Here we go. The Beavers will get the first possession of the half at least. Kyle Borger kicking it deep to an awaiting Destin Mystery at the 4. He'll be tackled down just short of the 25. So I can only assume a rousing speech was given by one of the members of the Beefers in the locker room to try and get their team back in the game here, to remind themselves that they did beat this team all the way back in September and that they are capable of doing it. Gary McMoney's up the left side, a big run for 10 yards. Joey Hands instrumental in breaking that one through. Almost 10 yards. Gary McMoney's breaks a tackle for first down to the 35. And the Beefers are now piling on the run yards. Another McMoney's hand up the left side, a great run. And this one going past the 50 and landed Chuff Puff, having to be bailed out there by Walter Kiteflyer. And it looks like the rain has let up a little bit here in the second half. I'm not seeing any raindrops. So perhaps a reprieve from the stormy weather we started the game out with. Courtney Grumble in to relieve Gary McMoney's. Courtney Grumble will get it up the right side. He's got Geronte Dunnett as a lead blocker. They're past the 45. And folks, that is the sound of progress. That is the sound of motivated Beefers hoping to get back in this game. And if the Rollers are unable to stop the Beefers, then I think this is going to be an interesting second half here. Outside pitch to Grumble, but unfortunately, Normal is unable to maintain his block on the outside. And he doesn't get as much as he could have on that play. Beefers with a head of steam. have now been stopped to a third down, so the Rollers are going to converge. We'll see if they continue to go to Courtney Grumble or whether or not Ash McEnroe will be back to throw. Play action. They've got a man wide open. It's Todd Normal who finally reels in a touchdown for the Beefers. I've been asking for it all game long, and they finally get to it on the play action after many successful runs. And the Beefers, while still 2 scores down, are showing a pulse. Trayvon Enterkey kicking the extra points. And it's now 7-16. A very loud statement here set by the Beefers to begin the second half. If the Beefers defense can get a 3-and-out to begin the half, I think momentum will have fully swung in their favor. But the Rollers are an incredibly amazing team. Of course, it's really hard to stop a team with Garrett Rincer behind Bud Beaglesworth. And you've still got August Halprice, Camilo Pailoni, and we haven't seen anything from Booker Triton Jr. yet today. But that is a scary Rollers offense. And if the Beefers are able to stop it to a 3-and-out, this home crowd is going to be back in it. Bud Beaglesworth. This is feeling like a Rincer handoff. We'll see how the Beefers converge on it. And breaking a tackle. That's going to be 5 yards for Rincer to the 40. Good 5-yard run there from Rincer. Bud Beaglesworth, singular back now. Rincer with 2 tight ends. It's another Rincer handoff, but it's only going to go for 1 yard. Rincer looked like he had a great spin on the initial rush from Lamar. But that door instantly closed by the secondary of the Beefers, and that's going to be a 3rd down. So Beaglesworth is going to be back to throw here. Or perhaps they'll give it to Kerry Frontloader. No, it's going to be a throw. Bud's going to run for it, and he's going to get stopped. Chris Smythe is finally going to stop Bud Beaglesworth. Beaglesworth scrambled for 3 different first downs already this game. And this is the first time he was successfully tackled and stopped by the Beefers. A 3-and-out for this crew. Destin Mystery waving for the fair catch. And what a punt to the 2-yard line. Edward Fongo getting it to the 3 is where the ref spot it. And now the Beefers have 97 yards to go to put more points on the board. They're going to give it to Gary McMoney's here to get them out of their own end zone. And there they get a good amount of distance, almost all the way to the 10. Great effort there from McMoney's. And that buys the Beefers a substantial amount of breathing room. Ash McEnroe, McMoney's on the counter run, goes up the middle of the field to the 15 for a first down, and the Beefers are firing on all cylinders. In Normal Bowl 2, it was the Beefers who led the majority of the game, only for the Rollers to come back in dramatic fashion in the 4th to bring it to overtime. It seems the roles have flipped today in the opening day of the regular season, but Reno Pearson getting through the outside run blockings and stopping McMoney's for no gain. And what a drama it would be if the Beefers were to crawl back and tie this one up. For 2nd and 10, the Beefers at the 25. McMoney's handoff. He's got a block for a first down, 15-yard run. What an incredible block by Justice Angleton. I think we're looking at a completely different team here on offense. The Beefers started this drive at their 3-yard line. They've made it 28 yards. Courtney Grumble falling over for 3 yards, trying to make headway through the defensive line. Bit of a career change here for Courtney Grumble. He was wide receiver number 1 for the Hellcats, catching passes from Alex Fops over there in Michigan. And now he's running back number 2 for the Beefers. 20 seconds left in the third quarter, and unable to get anywhere. He's going to be tackled for a loss at the 30. As we get this great crowd shot. That's going to be third down for the Beefers as we enter the fourth quarter of play. And while the Beefers looked incredibly good on their previous drive, they are taking quite a long time to get there. The great play-action pass to Todd Normal, giving them their first touchdown in the third quarter. And now McEnroe back to throw, throws it to the flat. Everybody converging on the running back, and a poorly called play there for the Beefers. That's going to bring up a 4th and 11 punt for Oliver Spicy Brand. Rain is picked back up in the fourth quarter. Punt to the right side. Not a bad punt, all things considered. That's going to get the Rollers to the 37. Garrett Rinser on the counter run, breaks on through for 6 yards. And again, it's just like the big thing for this Rollers run game is the Beefers are stopping them, but Garrett Rinser and Kerry Frontloader just like wriggle and keep fighting against the tackle for like an extra 2 or 3 yards. It's like almost cheating. Garrett Rinser, outside run, big cornerback blitz from Destin Mystery, takes him down at the 45. That's third down for the Rollers. Now, what the Beefers need here, a big momentum swinger right now, would be a pick. They've put the Rollers in a position where they will likely throw the ball. Will we see our second interception of the game? 3rd and 4. No, they'll give it to Garrett Rinser, and he'll be stopped. So the Rollers taking no chances. They're just going to continue running the ball, getting the first down or not, milking as much time off the clock as possible. They're still ahead by 2 scores. Destin Mystery waits for the fair catch as the punt goes for a touchback. Edward Fongo just put the Beefers at the 20-yard line. Alright, well, the Beefers' run game, for the most part, has been pretty good, although it seems that the Rollers have dialed back in their run-stop game once again, especially on that last couple of plays. Ash McEnroe needs to start throwing it deep, and throw it deep. It looks like he will. Over the middle, he gets it. No, he can't hold on to it, Ken. Number 13, Jeremy Au. That was a beautiful crosser through the middle, but the Rollers secondary tackling the ball out of his hands. 2nd and 10, the clock paused at 5:37. McMoney's the lone back. Ash McEnroe back to throw, throws it over the middle. Tries to get it to Edgar Stormcount, but throws it directly into his own offensive line, trying to keep that as low to the ground as possible. That's going to bring up a quick third down for the Beefers. They need a critical pass play here to stay in the game. Will they get it over the middle and can't get it to the open tight end John Hardware store? That's going to bring a 4th down. Will the Beefers go for it here? They're running out of time. The AI might choose to go for it. No, they'll get out Oliver Spicy Brand. The Beefers running out of time. Now here's an interesting thing. Did the Beefers make a mistake in not going for 2 on their last touchdown? Sid Manderjunk gets it to the Beefers' 40-yard line. And that is why you see a lot of punters in the TNFL try to just punt it out of bounds, even if it involves looking like they completely shanked it. You saw there, that could have been at the Rollers' 40-yard line, but Manderjunk got like a big return there, and he started the Rollers now on the Beaver side of the field. And now Bud Beaglesworth looking to get into field goal range. Garrett Rinser stopped for no gain. And Lamar Ritzer has gone above and beyond 8 tackles in his new home as middle linebacker. An A+ defensive adjustment for the Beefers this game. And I feel like they should be very happy with Ritzer's performance, win, lose, or draw. 5 minutes remaining in this game. Rinser is once again stopped! Fumbled the ball! Beefers get the ball at the 40! A forced fumble in these rainy conditions. Let's get the instant replay to see who exactly forced the fumble. It was Lamar Ritzer. He is going for Defensive Player of the Week. It's picked up by Isaac Loafing, and a big turnover by the Beefers. Ritzer is going for a raise, let me tell you. What will Ash McEnroe do now? Time is of the essence. Play action pass. He throws it up for Todd Normal at the 20, at the 10. Beefers touchdown. They are within 2. Ash McEnroe, you've done it again. That's his 96th yard of the game. Are we going to see another classic between these two teams? A 56-yarder, Todd Normal's second touchdown of the game. And the Beefers playing it safe. There's no reason to really go for the extra point. So the Beefers are within 2. And now the Rollers are forced to play the game of American football. They cannot camp out with running plays. And timeouts with 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go. They need to score a touchdown to fully snuff the lights out of Seattle. We have a banger of a game here, folks. Trayvon Enterkey kicks it deep to an awaiting Booker Trayton Jr., and he gets it to the 20. To the 25, tackled down by Jamar Oweno. And there's a player we haven't seen pretty much at all from the Rollers all game long, Booker Trayton Jr. He's been moved to wide receiver number 3. He was going to be running back number 1, but he had so many problems with ball security that the Rollers just cannot trust him. Carry front loader on the outside, stopped for 3 yards by Jamie Bunwala. The Rollers looking to get revenge after losing the Normal Bowl to the Beefers last September. Bud Beaglesworth over the middle. It's Kelly swim lanes with his first reception of the game to the 40-yard line. A key first down for them. A field goal may not be enough for Hamilton. 3 minutes, 34 seconds remaining. They need to milk as much time off the clock as possible, and they will with this Garrett Rinser run. The ball's loose again! The Beefers pick it up! It's another forced fumble. Let's get a look at that. Garrett Rinser, and look who it is. Lamar Ritzer with his second forced fumble on Garrett Rinser, and there again is Isaac Loafing to pick it up. The rainy conditions, and Lamar Ritzer is becoming Rookie of the Season, and it's been a singular week. The Beefers looking for the go-ahead field goal. 3 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the fourth. Ash McEnroe gets it to Todd Normal at the 25. Todd Normal's 108th yard on his third reception and 2 touchdowns. The Beefers are going to do it, folks. This is insane. First down at the 25-yard line. Hands it off to Gary McMoney's up the right side. He's only going to get a yard. Getting stopped by Walter Kiteflyer, who I said was going to be key for this Rollers defense, a key player on this Rollers defense to stop the run of the Beefers. 2nd and 9. 2 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the game. Ash McEnroe looking to throw over the middle, and it's almost intercepted. Walter Kiteflyer in the middle of the field, protecting the crosser route. That's going to be 3rd down for the Beefers. The Beefers, if I were them, I would honestly run it here. I would just run it, not even worry about the first down, get within field goal range, and come ahead here. But Ash McEnroe says he wants the points, nearly throws an interception again to Emmett Bonkwright, trying to get it to storm count on the corner route. Oh my lord, my heart can't take it. So now it's Trayvon Enterkey, last season's punter turned this season's kicker for the Beefers, is looking for the go-ahead 42-yarder. JB Bradshaw takes the snap, and the kick is good. The Beefers go ahead 1 point here in the 4th quarter. Just over 2 minutes to play. 2 forced fumbles in a row by rookie middle linebacker Lamar Ritzer, who is leading the game in tackles by a lot, and with 2 forced fumbles on the day is by far, unless something insane happens on Thursday's doubleheader, probably defending player of the week. Sid Manderjunk on the return, gets it to the 30. He gets blocks, but he's taken down by Trayvon Enterkey at the 35. I think if the kicker, there's the saying on football coverage, just the kicker to beat. Well, Manderjunk might have just been a couple of inches away from freedom there to put the onus back on the Beefers, but Trayvon Enterkey tackling down the returner, and now Bud Beaglesworth needs to get his team into field goal range. Garrett Rinser holds on to the ball through this tackle past the 40. So the Rollers have made it to the 2-minute warning. You are going to see a lot of runs here in an effort to burn the clock, and the Rollers, if they're smart, will kick the game-winning field goal with zeros on the clock. That run good for 6 yards. The Rollers at their own 41-yard line. Beaglesworth is back to pass. They are going for broke, folks. They throw it to the open man, Booker Trayton Jr. past the 45. And I'm not sure who took the timeout here. I think it was the Rollers using their first of 3. A yard away from first down. And the Rollers aren't going for the first down here. They want the points. They've got it to Piloni! Piloni gets stopped at the 2! Piloni, dude. Timeouts. Unsure which team called the timeout. It wouldn't surprise me if the Beefers call a timeout. Piloni gets it to the 3. I still don't know how many timeouts each team has. Garrett Rinser for a yard to the 2. Yes, it was a Beefers timeout. So the Beefers just used their second of 3 timeouts. They're leading by 1. If the Rollers get this touchdown, they will go for 2. Beaglesworth looking for another Rinser handoff. He gets up the left side, touchdown Rollers. And everybody crowds. Oh, it's a dog pile on Garrett Rinser. 1:25 remaining. We'll see if the Rollers go for the extra point. There's no reason not to go for the extra point here. Great play there, J.K. Jokester. Or that's Burt McStab, sorry, on the outside blitz there. Takes way too big of an angle. And Rinser cuts in. Okay, if the Rollers get this 2-point conversion, The Rollers have to get a touchdown. Beaglesworth just runs in. Conversion successful. The Beefers need to score a touchdown to bring this to overtime now. And Beaglesworth has been amazing. It's only been, I think he's 4 for 5 on scrambles now. 3 of those for key first downs and a second one for perhaps the game-winning 2-point conversion. Folks, this game is incredible. 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining between the 2 Normal Bowl 2 contestants of last season. And now it's on the Beefers to score the touchdown that will bring us to overtime. And there we go, Todd Normal gets it to the 35. I thought he damn near broke through for a touchdown. I can't even form my sentences here, folks. Kyle Borger, the kicker, having to bring him down. The Beefers, a singular timeout. Ash McEnroe needs to play the game of his life to get the first win of the season. Ash McEnroe back to throw. He gets it to Todd Normal at the 30, at the 20, at the 10. Jack Batson's not fast enough. Touchdown, Beefers. I'm going insane! I'm going insane! Are they going to go? What are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to go for the extra point. So no 2-point conversion. They're going to tie it up 24-all. Oh my, wow. Trayvon Anterkey kicks it good. We have a tie game here in Seattle. Oh my God. The Beefers didn't score a point in the first half. 0 points. A big goose egg. And here we are, 1 minute and 13 remaining, 24-all. The Rollers. Oh my God, we're going to have to wait an eternity here for goddamn Arthur Miller here. Oh my God. The Rollers have lots of time to get themselves into field goal territory. The question is, how will Buds Beaglesworth decide to do it? Booker Trayton Jr. picks up a block, picks up another block, gets it almost to the 30 before being tackled down. Folks, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, because it's game time. Beaglesworth needs a clear head, goes back to throw, throws it to the flat, takes the guaranteed yardage swim lane, spin past one defender. On a great 8-yard conversion, the Rollers take their second of 3 timeouts. Folks, if you're not tuning into the TNFL every Tuesday and Thursday starting at 6:30 every week, then you are missing out on some of the best made-up football I've ever seen in my life. Bud Beaglesworth going for it on first down. He's stopped by Isaac Loafing. Third down. Beaglesworth tried to gamble there, and he's going to gamble again. Shakes a tackle. Beaglesworth to the 45. The Rollers have 1 timeout remaining, and they need to use it to set up their field goal. They get it. Half price with the one-handed catch at the 40. They need to go. They need to get it to the 30-yard line. Kyle Borger can cook it in from further than that. Over the right side, it's bonked away by Hay McBay. And yes, we are that far down the depth chart now that we're getting to the Beefers' backup cornerbacks. And Beaglesworth will have a couple of plays here. He needs to get it inside the 35 for a guaranteed Kyle Borger field goal. Garrett Rinser audibled to the line. Beaglesworth alone in the shotgun, throws up a lazy pass, tipped away. Jamar Owino, like a skyscraper, batting it away on the corner route. 22 seconds remaining. They keep showing this Kyle Borger stats. Beaglesworth in the shotgun, over the middle, and that might be it. That's for a 5-yard gain to the 35. This is going to be A long field goal for Kyle Borger. He's one of the best kickers in the league. But need I remind you, it is rainy, it is stormy, it is windy, and it is all on the clock. The Rollers icing their own kicker without having a choice, since the clock was not stopped. The game-winning field goal. Again, on any other ordinary day, this is an easy make for Kyle Borger. But it is rainy, it is windy. To summarize, it's Seattle. Will the Rollers win? This looks good. Is it? No, it's no good! It hooks left at the last minute. We're going to overtime. You are a fool if you think this game was ending any other way. Ash McEnroe back to throw, though. Is he going to end this without having to rely on the coin flip of destiny? He's looking... It's an interception! Okay, but gets brought down, so no harm, no foul. They really wanted to try it there. Okay, my heart went through my frickin' throat there for a moment. Overtime here between these two teams, who apparently are just like the best two teams to ever play in the TNFL. There's something about Rollers Beefers games now that's just going to prime us to expect some of the greatest games of all time, regardless on how slow they may start out. Sid Mander jumped in the end zone, is not going to risk anything, and the Rollers have won the coin flip. And again, this is 2007 overtime rules. Any score will win the game for the Rollers, be it a touchdown or a field goal. All Buds Beaglesworth needs to do is get it downfield to set up Kyle Borger for the deed. Try to get the quick slant throw. It looked like to Camila Piloti. Throwing a bit ahead of schedule there, incomplete. Overtime is 8 minutes. The same normal time. Kelly swim lanes in motion. Kerry front loader gets 5 yards on the run. And if you are the Rollers, the last thing you want to do is go anywhere near the postal code of Lamar Ritzer. The last couple of drives of run defense were ended by 2 forced fumbles by the now middle linebacker, Lamar Ritzer. Beaglesworth in the shotgun. Stepping back, pump fake, throws it up. It's tipped away by Charles Author. Charles Author rivaling Terry Shutcrunch for one of the best strong safeties to ever do it in the TNFL. And Edward Fongo is out to punt. Edward Fongo shanks it to the right, trying to get it out of bounds. And an excellent punt will put the Beefers at about the 35. No, the 33, actually. Fongo, great punt. But now the Beefers have just over 70 yards to go. They're going to give it to Gary McMoney's through the middle. He's going to get 4 yards. Stopped by backup linebacker Denny Buglas. Folks, you know what that does to my Buglas. 3 yards on the run. Ash McEnroe back to throw. Throws it to the flat. Almost. Oh, what? What? Carter Amen break. Bats it away. But on the wheel route. Let's take a look at that nonsense. On the wheel route. Not even on the wheel route. It's just a tightened out run as Nathan Gamer picks up the epic Gamer moment. That's crazy. And that's good for a first down. And you can't even fault Amen break on that one. He was swatting it to the ground, but Nathan Gamer was just right place, right time on that one. The Beefers at the 44-yard line. Ash McEnroe, draw play to Gary McMoney's for a good amount of yards. Randall Pearson stopping that. And now the Beefers at the 49-yard line. Just a couple more key plays will put them in field goal position where Trayvon Anterkey can give them their first win of the season. Gary McMoney's once again stopped by Reno Pearson at the 50, and it's going to bring up a third down. The Normal Bulls overtime ended with a Cody Sessler pick six for the win. How will this game end to begin Season 3 for both of these teams? 3rd and 4, a heavy set here. Gary McMoney's just can't get through the defensive line despite the help offered by two fullbacks. 4th down, Beefers. Oliver Spicy Brand, 2 punts from the 50. An ominous strike of thunder as Spicy Brand... Oh, man! About 5 to a foot away from... 5 inches to a foot away from kicking that to the 1. But it rolls into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rollers have another chance at the 20. Beaglesworth hands it off to Kerry Frontloader, who spins forward for 5 yards. Second and 5. We are halfway through overtime. This game might end in a draw unless something drastic happens. Beaglesworth almost intercepted, I should say. I'm getting ahead of myself here. That's Hay McBay on the defense. Yeah, we are at the depth of the depth chart here, folks. 3rd down. Beaglesworth in the shotgun at the 25. I hear a Piloni streak route, but do the Beefers hear it as well? Piloni on the double move. They gets it to half price, but he'll only get about 4 yards. They'll be short of a first down. This is the 3rd possession of overtime, and neither team can really move forward ahead of one another. Edward Fongo kicks a line drive to an awaiting Todd Normal. Breaks a tackle, but immediately catches the fury of Reno Pearson. If neither team can get it done, we will see the first tie in TNFL history. And after all that happened today, that's got to feel like an anticlimax. Draw play to Gary McMoney's is going to be stopped for a loss of 1. Looked like Braden Cringe stopping the play. Big Braden Cringe. Loss of 1 on the play. Ash McEnroe sends it to Gary McMoney's, who gets it to the 40. 3rd down, Beefers. Great run on that one. And the Beefers have only converted on one singular 3rd down all game long. They are at the 40-yard line. 2 minutes remaining. They're going to give it to Courtney Grumble at the 50 for a first down. This is the furthest downfield either team has gotten so far. 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining in overtime. Ash McEnroe looking for an open man. Throws it to the sideline. Gets it to the tight end. John Hardware Store at the 35. They are nearing Trayvon Anterkey field goal range. Ash McEnroe in a run package. But he'll go back to throw over the middle. They've got it. They've got it to Jeremy Au. And they are in field goal range with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. The Beefers will call a timeout and kick it here to win the game. What a comeback from Seattle, defending their Normal Bowl championship. Trayvon Enterkey looking for a 37-yarder. The rain has lifted almost by divine choice. And this one can't get any more dead set on that. The Beefers come back in overtime to win 27-24. I cannot believe it. The Beefers defend their normal bowl title after I have to say, horrendous start in the first half. What can you say about this game? Oh my god. Bud Beaglesworth throwing a 109.1 passer rating. Ash McEnroe only 78.3, and Ash McEnroe threw 3 interceptions. That's crazy. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Gary McMoney's third 30 attempts, dude. Both teams really tried to run each other into the ground, but let's just go right to the MVP. Lamar Ritzel, 11 tackles. 2 of them for loss. 2 forced fumbles. The Beefers made one big change on their defense, moving Lamar Ritzer from outside linebacker to interior linebacker, and this is the immediate results their rookie gets for them. Wow. Insane. Yeah, I'm being asked about QB ratings again. So Beaglesworth, 109.1, so really good passer ratings. Both QBs having really great passer ratings for the TNFL. Again, you need to adjust your standards so much lower for the TNFL in terms of passer ratings. Anything north of 60 is really good with this game. But yeah, receiving totals. Todd Normal, 172 yards. And if it wasn't for Lamar Ritzer's above and beyond performance on defense, I'd give player of the game to Todd Normal. 4 receptions, 3 of them touchdowns. Like, what are you doing? And August Halfprice setting the pace of the game really early with his incredible touchdown reception on the second drive for the Rollers. And, wow. My voice needs to recuperate. Kelly Swimlanes with 10 pancakes? Whatever you say, game. Yes, sir, Mr. Ma'am. I'm gonna call it there, folks. Wow.